Alright guys, what's going on? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing another MMA related video. The UFC is having like the worst luck ever, probably in the history of the company, or at least within the last couple years from what I can remember. As you can see in the title, no, I'm not full of shit. UFC 153 is going to be headlined by Henderson Silva fighting Stephan Bonnar at light heavyweight. So apparently what happened is it looks like Jose Aldo, or Jose Aldo, I always pronounce his name incorrectly, got injured. And so Frankie Edgar, who stepped in to face him, is out. Jose Aldo's out. And now they had to have someone step in. They had to have somebody come in who's going to be a big enough draw and all that kind of stuff. And Henderson Silva apparently is able to take a fight. I guess he'll be ready in time. It's the date is October 13th, so literally 1 month from today. They'll have to prepare, or 3 weeks, and then a week of interviewing and all that press stuff before the fight. So 3 weeks of preparation. And apparently Henderson Silva is going to be ready. So maybe he's been training, regardless of whatever. He's cleaned out his division. He's cleaned out the middleweight division, 100%. People are talking about Chris Weidman. Whatever, dude. He's cleaned out his division. To be honest with you, I am not interested in seeing Henderson Silva fight anybody unless Vitor Belfort somehow freaking beats Jon Jones. But I'm not interested in seeing Henderson Silva fight anybody at 185 anymore whatsoever. I don't know about you guys, but personally, he's beaten everybody like twice, and he's never lost at 185. What's the point in having him fight other people? I mean, it's just like having guys sign up for a beatdown. Now, this one at 205 is exactly just that. It's having Stephan Bonnar sign up for a beatdown. The best he can hope for is that Stephan Bonnar's in good shape, and maybe Anderson wasn't training and only has 3 weeks to get ready. Regardless, I think Henderson Silva in his off-season would stomp the hell out of Stephan Bonnar, regardless of what he's doing. He could be in the best shape of his life, Anderson in the worst, and Anderson to still beat him. It doesn't even matter. So, this is... I don't know what to say about this. I mean, obviously, they had to save the card. They had to have something happen. Is there nobody else at 205 they could get to face Henderson Silva? Is there no one else? I mean, there's got to be some other fighters that would be good. It looks like Quinton Rampage Jackson is also out of the card against Glover, so I don't know if he's injured or what's the deal with him, but he's out too. Anderson versus Rampage would have been a good fight to headline the card. That would have been a good opponent for Anderson. There's lots of other guys at 205 too that probably would have been better than Stephan Bonnar. I mean, he's not in the top 5 at 205. Top 10? Probably not even. He's like a top 20 205er. To be facing Henderson Silva at light heavyweight like that, to me, it just seems like the UFC is having a lot of trouble getting guys to agree to fight when something happens and somebody gets injured. Somebody gets injured, and it seems like, to me anyway, putting together these kinds of matchups, Vitor Belfort against Jon Jones and Henderson Silva against Stephan Bonnar, they're just having trouble finding guys that are willing to step up in 3 weeks' notice. It's crazy. I don't even know, I don't even know, man. I mean, this is kind of crazy. I don't even know what to say about it. Just basically, all of my opinion is that it'll be fun to watch Stephan Bonnar sign up for an ass whooping. At least Stephan's tough. He doesn't give up and he doesn't quit very easily. So it's probably going to take Anderson a while to take him out. It's going to happen. You know it. I don't give Stephan Bonnar a hope in hell of beating Anderson. I mean, only a retard. I mean, everybody's got a chance, but his chance has got to be like 10%, like 1 in 10. It's like a Hail Mary for him to beat Anderson. So, obviously, going to pick Anderson for this fight. Will it be interesting? I mean, I don't know. They've been talking for a long time about getting, GSP, Anderson Silva, Jon Jones, having some of these guys, face each other. Either you have Anderson face GSP, you get Anderson to face Jon Jones if he's willing. So we don't know if he's willing to do that. Word is that if he beats GSP, that he'd be okay with fighting Jon Jones. I don't know if Anderson would want to do it because it seems like they're kind of buddies. If you watch the events and stuff, they'll, when Anderson's going in, if he sees Jon, he'll shake hands with him. Whatever. They seem like they're kind of friendly. So I don't know if he'd take the fight, but I think that the UFC should really start to try to create this kind of thing, because you could have not only one fight, but you could have 2 or 3 fights between those guys. You know, if you have a close one, let's say Anderson faces Jon Jones. Whoever wins that, if it's close, you could do a rematch. You know, you could do 2 fights like that and have 2 big, humongous events like that, and, you know, to see who the best is. So Anderson moving up to 205 or facing GSP. The only thing that interests me is if Anderson's going to face somebody in the top 5 at 205 or GSP. But otherwise, you know, I'm not interested in anything else. Anyway, that being said, this is nuts. I can't even believe they're doing it, but it'll be fun to see Stephan Bonnar get smoked. So, like he's got his whole career. But at least he's, you know, at least he's doing his damn thing. He's still in there. Anyway, that's really all I have to say, guys. It's nuts. I can't believe it. But obviously Anderson should, you know, take this one. I don't know what the hell is happening with Quinton Rampage Jackson, if he's out permanently or what's going on with him, man. But it seems to me like his career is pretty much over. Yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. Trev saying peace. Later.